Hello, everyone. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, you're going to have Shaun. Shaun is from England in the UK. So let's see what Shaun has to say. Enjoy the interview. So, hello, Shaun. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you? You okay?
I'm, I'm very well. Thanks so much for taking the time this evening for the interview. Thank you.
Up to me.
So, tell me, how was your day today?
Yeah, it was good. Nice and quiet, just on TikTok live. But
Uh-huh.
going good, man. Not too bad. Not too bad, thank you. It's going good, man. Not too bad.
Tell me where you're from, Shaun.
I'm from Swindon. In Wiltshire,
Oh,
Swindon, yeah.
born and raised?
Yeah, man, born and raised, yeah, man. Yeah.
So, tell me something interesting about Sweden.
I don't know really. About Swindon. I can't say it's nice for sightseeing. You might have heard of the Magic Roundabout. That's a famous roundabout. It's nothing special. There's not a lot going on in Swindon, to be fair. You know, I've lived in London. I've lived in Pembroke Dock in Wales. There's more going on there. You know what I mean?
I see.
Swindon. You have some good people there. It's not too bad. But yeah, shout out Swindon. That's my hometown, born and bred, man. But can't
Amazing.
say too much about Swindon.
I see. And your family still live there as well?
You what, sorry?
Your family still live in Sweden as well?
Yeah, I have my mum there. Yeah, she's still living there. Yeah.
I see. And tell me what you do for work, for living, Shaun.
I own a charity. I own a charity called Shannon's Trust.
Also, tell me about it.
Yeah, so basically, I had a sister once. She lost her life to murder, and as soon as she died, I thought I'd build a legacy for her and her name, and it's called Shannon's Trust. So I help feed families, and that started say about 3 years ago. We also Asda, Tesco's. Yeah, it's going good. It's not too bad. Just feed families basically. Anyone who's
That, that's amazing. Oh my God, I love the idea. I think when you do something, to help others based on your life, like, as a tragic moment, but to somehow you turn it into something positive to help the others.
fun
That's amazing.
to broadcast it a little bit. You know what I mean? Just to let people know what I do, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, just send that awareness. Just help people. But yeah, that's what I do, man.
Amazing, very good. Right, so before we start our journey, within the Magic Box, of course, is visible your beautiful tattoos around your face, around your body, yeah? So let's start the interview talking about a little bit more about your tattoos. So tell me, which one was the very first one you ever had, and which one is the one of the latest one, and which one is the most meaningful one?
Okay, right. So my first ever tattoo was the 3 stars on my neck at the age of 17. I was told not to get it on my neck for the first time because it really hurts, but no, it was easy. Um, the most meaningful one is I have a heart. I have a heart on my chest. That's for my sister.
Okay,
It has like a little quote on it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So that's the most meaningful one. I can't really show that because I've got too many clothes on, but most meaningful one. If you want to hear about the painful ones, it's got to be the eyes, mate. It's got to be the eyes.
wow. So that was the most painful one.
Yes, man. Yes.
Wow. And what's the idea behind, what's the message behind this tattoo you have here under your eyes?
This tattoo here that has no meanings. Half the rest of them do, but this tattoo here, I have a lot of fallen brothers. A lot of people are fallen. So it's not for the reason other people think. It's for the people I lost a lot of people, man. So that's expressing that.
I see. I see. And are you planning for the next one?
Yes, I do plan on getting another one real soon. Not sure where. I don't know where. But
I
I do
see.
want another one. I don't think the face anymore. I've gone too far with the face. You understand? Gone too far, man. You know?
I had hit a lovely man from actually he's from the UK, but he lives in Thailand, and he got all face covering tattoo. And I think tattoos are beautiful when you express yourself. It's a way for you to express things behind the message behind as well. I think that's the great part about tattoos.
How I see it as every guy with face tattoos always have a story to tell,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure why, but everyone's scared of us. But we have the biggest hearts.
Amazing.
Biggest hearts, man. Just our way of telling our stories,
Amazing.
That's it.
Shaun, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through memories in life and share your point of views?
Yes.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Full of random fun questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a song just for us to relax before the first question. Okay? Let's do it. Right, so before we start the game, during the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to answer, don't want to talk about, always can change, okay?
Okay.
Right, first question is, what is one movie you could watch over and over again?
I'm gonna say Training Day.
Tell me why.
I love Denzel Washington, and it's just a brilliant film, man. I love it. Everyone loves that film. If you watched it, you have to love it. You know, it's a good film.
Right.
But yeah, man, I ain't really into watching films too much. You know, I sit there sometimes with a girlfriend and watch a few films and that. You know, I'm not really into it, but yeah.
Oh, you kind of person that prefer to go to the cinema or prefer to watch movies at home?
We go to the cinema now and again, you know, but just tend to sit on Netflix or on Amazon Prime and
right.
a few films on there.
Who is your favorite actor at all time?
My favorite actor? Oh, wow. I'd say Kevin Hart.
Wow.
No, hang on. Or Tom Hardy. Either Kevin Hart or Tom Hardy.
Wow. Yeah, I think Tom Hardy, he's so unique the way he plays the movies. I think it's unique.
He's different, man. He's good. He's good, honestly.
Cool. Next question. Let's do it. All right. Next question is, what's the most meaningful gift have you ever received?
Most meaningful gift?
It doesn't need to be material. It could be emotional. It could be anything.
Most meaningful gift is my girlfriend on Christmas. She gave me a gift, and it's a glass heart. And she says that I can't smash her heart, so I've got to keep it safe.
Oh, that's nice.
One, but it's more like a plum. So a peach or something. It was a funny shape, so she had to get me another one. But yeah, that one's over there. But yeah, that's the most meaningful gift.
So tell me, talking about your girlfriend. So tell me, how did you path cross for the first time?
Facebook, social media. Yeah, social media. We started talking how it normally works. You know what I mean? It was turned into a dating app, innit? So yeah, we started talking, started mingling, and yeah, it just all fell into place. You know?
Wow.
And I've been.
And she's from Sweden as well?
No, she's from Bath.
Oh, wow.
Bath, yeah.
I see. Okay, so your girlfriend, she's watching this interview right now. When you have a moment, an opportunity to send her a message, what would you say? She's close to you, yeah? No, she's close to you, yeah?
I love you so much. Just make sure you don't ever break my heart. Cherish it. Cherish my love, and I'll cherish you for the rest of my life. That's all.
Hey.
And I'll marry you soon.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. I think when you meet someone that, you know, somehow brings us the best of ourselves, you know, the love, I think it's genuine. And I think you should always praise for it.
100%. 100%. Obviously, I get it's all stressful, you know what I mean? You have your stressful times, but that makes it stronger, you know?
I see. Send my regards to her, okay? Hello.
Hello. Hi back. She's a little bit camera shy. She ain't into cameras and that.
She's like your producer, yeah? Your director behind the camera.
Yeah, literally, yeah. I can't go there, mate, honestly.
Oh, sweet. Very sweet. Next question. Let's do it. Okay, so before the next question, Shaun, let's talk a little bit more about your charity work that you do, yeah?
Yes.
So tell me, of course, it was, you had the idea when sadly your sister, she passed away, yeah? Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about it. So, you know, how people can help you, how people can connect with you, how they can somehow, you know, get the charity in a bigger proportion, in a bigger place.
Okay, so basically, you could type us in on Facebook, social media. Type in Shannon's Trust. Um, we've got our own little all the QR codes and that on my t-shirts. So
Okay.
have a scan on that. You can just scan the t-shirts and then it take you straight over to the page. Like I said, I work in Asda. I work in Tesco's doing it too, with all the
Mhm.
stock runs. So you can also find us there. Um, quite a few ways. Just on social media, really. You know,
Yeah.
trying to expand it.
And what's the thing? So what do you do? So when you get some help, how does it work?
What do I do? So basically, it runs off donations. Anyone could donate. Asda and Tesco's is a big thing. You know, we get a lot
Mm.
through. Yeah, so basically, anyone struggling with any cost of living issues, we can literally help you. All free of charge. It's all non-profit, so there's no charge or nothing. Anyone struggling in the Wiltshire area, we come to your door, we bring it to you in a car, and we feed you.
Wow.
Take over Birmingham and Gloucester next. I have my workers lined up, potentially 13. So yeah, it's going good. It's going good.
Amazing. Okay. Next question is, if you could be any age, what age would you choose and why?
Ooh, that's hard. I would go back to when I was 21 or something, so I could just change my life around. You know,
Why is that?
I
Why
have
is
a
that?
you know, man, I have a good life now, but a bad past. So if I could go back and change that, then maybe
I see. And when you think about yourself, when you analyze yourself, what's the biggest joy of being Shaun? What do you like the most about being you?
I'm different. I'm very different. There's no one else like me out there. Hence the face tattoos and how I am and who I am. If you're not, if you see my name on TikTok, everyone calls me King. I've earned that name. I've earned my all the respect. So yeah, I'm different. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to fit in with anyone. I believe anyone should have their own way. That's like just
Mhm.
you have to like try and stand out of the crowd. You know what I mean? Don't fit in and don't follow other people. That's it. That's all I can say, man. You know?
Tell me something, aging for you is something that bothers you or you just see as a matter of life?
Yeah, it is a scary thing, man. I have some illnesses, so that scares me. You know what I mean? Like getting older, so
Mhm.
it bothers me. You know what I mean? I lose some sleep sometimes thinking about it. Um,
Right.
but yeah, it's not a nice thing, you know. Just like thinking of getting old, you know, because if you're getting old, your parents are getting old too, you know. And the worst thing is to lose your mum, you know. So that really bothers me. So yeah, I
Wow.
old man, don't like.
Yeah, sometimes I understand your point. Sometimes when you keep overthinking about aging, about it can get a bit scary for sure. But I think every age there's a beauty behind. I think it comes with wisdom. You become a better person. I think that's how it works as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So besides your girlfriend, your mom is your closest person in your family.
Yeah, yeah. That's all I've got now. You know, that's all I've got. I have my half brother, but that's only a half brother. You
I
know,
see.
I love him. You know, but obviously, Shannon, that's my real sister. You know what I mean? So that can't really match. You know what I mean? That's real blood. You know what I mean? That's like half blood. That's real blood. So
Right.
so my mum, but it's only mum left now. So that's a bit.
And and so far, what has been the most meaningful lesson you've learned from your mom?
You know, she's always been there for me. You know, in in a very different way. You know, like I said,
All right.
I'm a hard life. You know, I'm my sister, but we've had to bring ourselves up. You know, in love.
Mhm.
I mean, but she's been there in other ways, if that makes sense.
Totally, absolutely. Next
I've,
question. Ready?
eh?
Sorry, what'd you say?
I've always spent my time away. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm from Swindon, but lived in London, lived in Wales, lived in Birmingham, lived in Kent. So I've always lived other places. I've always been far away from my family. So it
Uh-huh.
kind of gets in the way a little bit, you know?
I see. Okay. Next question. Let's do it. You like dancing?
Yes,
Sure.
man. I ain't a good dancer, but I try.
Next question is, what's your idea of a perfect friendship?
It's all about respect. It's all about respect that comes to me. You know, if you can't respect me, then you need to get away from me. I live by respect, even to the point it's tattooed on my chest. You know, yeah, just all that stuff, man. That's the biggest thing.
And who do you have like your close friends? They live as well in Birmingham or not?
What, sorry?
Your closest friends, they live in Birmingham as well?
No. I have friends all over the place.
Yep.
Like I told you, I lived in Swindon, Birmingham, London, even Gloucester, Kent. So all my friends are all like just all dotted about, you know. So yeah, all my best friends are in Swindon, man. That's all the best ones are.
Okay. 3 questions left. Let's do it. Okay, Shaun, next question for you is, tell me something that you can't live without.
My phone. Social media. Bloody yeah. I can't live without my missus, my mum, and money. I like money.
Uh-huh.
But no, I think stupidly, I think it's my phone. I can't live without a phone.
I think nobody can live without the phone nowadays.
Social media is popping, man. Honestly, it's crazy, man. You know,
Wow.
trying to jump on the bandwagon, you know, and yeah, it's hard, you know. I want to give up social media, but it's hard, you know. Now I'm on TikTok, you know what I mean? I've got a platform to keep running, you know.
Tell me something. Of course, we got connected through TikTok. Yeah, that's how our paths cross. My question for you is, what's the idea behind your page? What's something about it that would you like people to take with them when they visit your page?
So basically, the whole reason for TikTok is to just let people know about the Shannon's Trust, about the charity, and I think it's about time I talked. You know, it's about time I opened up my mouth about my life. You know, I had the hardest life you can ever imagine, and I just think it's time to start talking about it. You know, I can bloody relate to anything. I can anything. So I'm just there for the people to talk to. You know what I mean? So I can exchange stories on live and stuff like that.
I see. Tell me, what's the meaning of life for you?
The meaning of life. I would say God. I believe in God. You know, keep all my faith in God. No matter how hard life has been, I still keep my faith in God. Hence why all the crosses and that everywhere, man. But that's the real meaning of life, isn't it? It's God. You know, you just got to keep your head above water, man.
Wow.
How tough it gets.
Tell me a life lesson that life has taught you that you feel very grateful for.
Think first, act later.
Good point.
That's the one, man.
Wow.
Yeah. Think first and keep that shut. You know?
Yeah, sometimes we need to work it out first in our head before you say something.
Yes.
Amazing. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Okay, next question for you is, who is a celebrity you admire and why?
I don't really, but I used to have a crush on what's her name? Isn't it Jennifer Aniston? I used to have a big crush on her, mate. You know? And I might even give up my missus for her.
Oh no!
Dude, I'm marrying this one day. But yeah, man, I don't really admire people, really, to be fair. You know?
I see. Yeah, I think Jennifer Aniston, it's a beautiful, beautiful lady for sure. I think she left her mark in the world for sure.
100%. It goes. Oh.
Do you like to watch series like right now?
You what, sorry?
Series. Do you watch series sometimes?
Series? Not at the moment, but I have. I'm really big on the Vikings. I love that. Right. You've seen it, you'd know about King Ragnar, Lothbrok and all that. It's amazing. I love that. But yeah, I'm not into a series at the moment. But yeah, that's my number one. It's got to be Vikings, 100%.
And why is that? Why do you like this series?
Because I have the same traits. You know, as I said, I live by respect. You know, it's all about brotherhood. You know, that's one thing the world is lacking is brotherhood. You know, if only we got it back, it'd be a better place. You know, there's no such thing anymore. But I still keep it alive, man. You know, and if you respect me, I respect you 10 times more.
Amazing, very good.
You know, I've always been a warrior, man. So I just love Vikings. I can really relate to it. You know.
What's your star sign astrology, Shaun?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer. When is your birthday?
In June the 30th.
I do. Very close.
Yeah.
Do you like celebrating birthdays?
Next month. No, I don't really celebrate my birthdays. I don't.
Uh-huh.
No.
Just a normal day.
I ain't sure about this year, because obviously I got my missus here, but I don't know. Normally I just have a hotel booked for myself for a couple of days and just hide away, man. You know?
You're run away from the age, eh?
Yeah.
Funny. Last question. Ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Last question.
I love your vibe, man. Love it.
If you go like, my God, this crazy man dance in front of me without music. Right. Before the last question, Shaun, of course, you mentioned with the interview a few times about your sister, yeah? Yes. So my question for you is, when you think about her, tell me a memory, a best memory that comes to your mind when you think about her.
Best memory is when she was a kid and she tried to make a roast dinner and all the gravy come out so lumpy. I took her for the next 2 months, you know, for a long time. And yeah, she was about 8 years old trying to make a roast dinner, bless her, you know. But well, the same as my mum. We ain't really got many memories because I was in London, she's in Gloucester, or I was in Swindon, she was in like anyway, you know what I mean? We was always really far apart.
Right.
Got some memories. What was it? Last time I seen her, I took her to a museum, you know, in Birmingham. So that would always stick in my head.
Oh, very nice. Question for you: do you think one day you're gonna meet her again?
I hope so, man. I do hope so, man. That's my biggest dream. I have faith. I do. But I believe in reincarnation. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope so. If I don't, that's really gutting, man. You know what I mean? Like, I think 7 when she died. So
I think she, you know, I believe that, you know, somehow, you know, people, our loved ones, when they go, I think somehow they are connected with us. Could be through memories, could be sometimes, I'm sure whatever she is right now, I'm sure she appreciates your love, your, you know, the job that you do as well. I think it's those connections are always going to be there, the connection for sure.
Feel no energy, you know, lately. I don't feel no connection, but I can promise you now, I've seen a lot of things. You know, ever since I've been gone, I've had things. I've seen shadows in my room. You know, it's her height, 5'4", like the same height. The shadows walking across my room. I've had flipping launched off the shelves and that. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of things, man. Seen a lot of things.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I just hope wherever she is right now, she is smiling. You know, knowing that you have this love for her forever, for sure.
100%. But that's her there. Yeah, there we go. That's her.
Oh, that's so sweet. Wow. What's her name?
Her name is Shannon.
Oh,
her name is Stanley. You can search up on YouTube. With a documentary. Basically, as I said, she was brutally murdered, and it's all over. It's on the BBC iPlayer. Like, it was a big murder. It's on CSI, and it's all over YouTube. Just type in Shannon. Shannon Stanley. You'll find her.
I see.
Big and bad, really bad.
I see. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I think those, you know, events in life, we're never going to understand, you know what I mean? It's very difficult to, you know, I think people, you know, outside is easy to say, but sometimes who goes through it, like, you know, the person who I'm sure it wasn't easy for sure. And you know, it's really hard, those events.
Like everyone counted, man, you know, the most hardest expected, man. You know what I mean? Like, one night I went to bed, next morning, because I got the first call, I was the first person to ever hear about it. So next morning, boom, that's it. Yeah, she's dead. You know what I mean? It's
Oh,
thing, man. Unexpected is the worst. You know what I mean? I have no closure. So it's not good, man. It's horrible.
oh, amazing. Right. Last question for you is, what is one food you could eat for the rest of your life?
Pizza, burgers. Mackie D's, no. I love chicken. I'm a chicken guy.
Uh-huh.
I love chicken. Anything chicken. Everyone says I eat autistic meals because I eat those are beige meals. You know, everyone says salty beige. But yeah, I love it, man.
Do you like cooking, Shaun?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Really?
I raise a little bit. I used to be a good cook. You know, I make some mad dinners. You know, when I make a roast, it's got to be on a platter. It's got to be on a platter tray. I make some big roast.
Wow.
But yeah, I've lost my ways a little bit. But yeah, I enjoy cooking, man. I do.
Amazing. Right, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay?
Okay.
One word for money.
Swanduli. Squilla.
Okay. Fear.
Scared.
Family.
Love.
Life.
Live.
Religion.
God.
One word for love.
What, sorry?
Love.
Love. I'll say cherish.
Okay. One word for sex.
Passionate.
Politics.
Skip that.
Friendship.
Friendship. Honor.
Desire.
Lust.
Regrets.
What was that one?
Regrets.
Regret. Past.
Okay. Success.
Accomplished.
Okay. Wish.
Just say dream.
Happiness.
Oh, you're getting me. Happiness. Happiness. I'll say joyful.
Okay. One word for Sweden.
Swindon.
Sweden, yeah.
Amazing.
Okay. One word for England.
England. Not that great. That's 3 words though.
Okay. And the last one now, if you could, if you could define one word your charity, what that would be?
I'll say greatest.
Amazing.
It's
Let's
all,
pretend now. Huh?
it's all non-profit. No money goes in my pocket or my workers. It's all non-profit. So it's all out of love. It's all out of love, and it's all for a legacy, man. You know, we don't get nothing for it. So yeah, it's all for a legacy, man.
Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your miss for a coffee, and I'm going to ask her, define Shaun in one positive and one negative word only. What should say about you?
Strong and stressy.
Okay.
Strong and stressy.
Let's play now Shaun and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But okay, Shaun, you can ask me a question now.
Ask you a question. What's the most meaningful thing to you?
Wow, what a great question, Shaun. What a great question. Wow, you put me in the spot now. I love it. The most meaningful thing for me, wow, okay, I can tell you. I think it's about, being a better person every single day. I think, all of us, we are here, we're going to make mistakes, we're going to be happy, we're going to be sad, we're going to connect with people, we're going to go through tough times, I think. But in the end of the day, I think what's the mean the most for me, it's about for you to improve yourself every day, for you to try to be a better person every day. I think, others around us, we need to, I know they, sometimes they can be good, they can be bad, but at the end of the day, it's your duty to be a better person every day. I think that's the meaning, the most meaningful thing for me. Yes, try to be a better person. Yeah, good question. Put me in spot. Love it. Amazing. Did you enjoy the interview?
What's that?
Did you enjoy the interview?
It was great. Yes. I ain't used to this. It's my first ever time. My first ever interview. So
Amazing.
But I've done it, and I'm really glad that I'm proud that I've done it. I am glad.
Wow.
So yeah.
Thanks again, Shaun. Thanks for taking the time for the interview. Thanks for being so kind and so sweet. So I just would like to say thanks so much for you. I think it's beautiful to see your love for your sister, the job that you do. I think it's amazing for you to take, this very sad moment in your life, you turn around and you come up to help others. I think that's a great place for sure.
Situation, mate. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to that sort of thing, it's a make or break. You either sit there and break or you make something out of it. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna start building our legacy, man. That's it.
Amazing. Before you go, Shaun, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
All right. I'm gonna say just like anyone who's watching, just try your best not to fit in with the rest. Don't fit in. Just stand out and be your own person, man. Just find your own path and try and take each step as it comes and just try to succeed in life, man. But you ain't got to follow everyone else. You can just be you, you know?
Beautiful. Amazing. Great one.
But anyway, thank you.
Thanks again. Keep in touch. It was a pleasure connecting you. If you're okay, have a good night.
Have a good night. Ta-da. Bye.
Bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.